Thank you to the members Mingang,
Anji Young,
Gumiho Yoge,
Kashi,
Kofi Kowa.
Bob6572. Thank you.
일단 첫 번째로 마스터스 토론토 얘기부터 좀 하도록 하겠습니다. 어쨌든 1번 시드로 가게 됐는데 마스터 토론토 준비 잘 되고 있는지 어떤가요 지금?
So far, just first break. We had to take a break. It's pretty much been since kickoff because we had very little time with Crazy Guy. So we didn't really take a break after kickoff or a very short break. Definitely shorter than most teams. Because of that change, we just had to get as much time in as possible. So that's why even for our first match against Nongshim, I don't know if we learned that much from that one because it's just like we're so early in. That's why I said like the team secret one is like the most important loss because you learn. But yeah, for now it was just break.
아, 오케이. 그러면은 이제 이번 마스터즈 토론토가 좀 다른 토론토보다는 좀 주목이 되고 있는 부분 중에 하나가 타격대들이 주목받는 대회가 될 것 같다. 되게 이름이 날리고 있는 타격대들이 많이 왔다라는 지금 얘기를 하고 있는데 좀 주목하고 있는 팀이나 좀 엔트리 있는지.
The guy wanted to play since the start is Saga from Mixology. I think he's really, firstly he's a really nice guy, and also he's insane player. Like, I think it would be a fun match.
Okay. Do you also agree that this year's Masters has a lot of like great duelist players compared to the other ones?
I think it just naturally like competition is like growing every year. It's like every year like, the teams are getting stronger and stronger. I would say.
이워 코치는 좀 어떤 팀을 주목하고 있는지 마스터즈에서.
I want to play against G2.
혹시 이유가?
We practiced against them a little bit when they were in Bangkok. I think watching them, very sound strategic team. So I think it's like very exciting matchup. It's also a reason why I like playing against DRX same in Pacific. I think just brain-wise, good team, and I kind of enjoy those challenges.
아, 알겠습니다. 자, 이어서 좀 시청자들 질문 가기 전에 지금 좀 화제가 되고 있고 퍼시픽 내에서 이슈가 됐던 내용들을 안 다룰 수가 없어요. 예, 불편할 수 있지만 어쨌든 지금 스크린 유출에 대해서 좀 많은 얘기들이 오가고 있습니다. 그 당시 상황 때 편솔 감독과 프로스트 감독이 그 피스트 범퍼 안 했을 때 딱 그 상황 봤을 때 어떤 느낌이었는지 무슨 생각이었는지 그 이후의 얘기 말고 그냥 딱 피스트 범퍼 안 했을 때.
I think it's nice. Yeah, because I think Pacific need more drama. Because
More
I
drama?
think it's like
It's too nice.
it's nice for viewership and like for the fans, you know. Because if the like religions like stall, like there's nothing. It's like not interesting. Like not many storylines, you know. So like even like after that, like not fist bump. Every time like Town gonna play against DRX, it's gonna be a storyline. Like everyone's gonna be hyped, you know. So I think Pacific need more of that.
I didn't watch live. I don't really watch live. Warbirds instantly put on our Discord. Oh, Frost just like didn't fist bump. Like, so I don't know. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think also, like Jemkin said, it's good for viewership, it's good for content or whatever. As long as I'm not involved in the drama, I don't mind it. I think it's fine. It's not that big of a deal.
근데 이제 이후에 공개된 게 MF 욕설을 했다라는 게 공개가 됐잖아요. 그걸 듣고 어떤 생각이 제일 먼저 드셨는지.
I don't know. It's between the two of them. Like,
So you don't
like,
really care?
let them
them
talk.
sort
Yeah,
it
let
out?
them talk their things. Let them sort it out.
It's
I
not
think
that offensive, no.
it's not that bad.
Yeah,
Like,
What do you think?
I think it's like in English, it's like it's not that offensive, no. Like if you call someone like that, it's
yeah.
not like as bad. Maybe Koreans translated. I think.
왜냐면 이게 우리랑 다른 시선의
그쵸,
견해일 수도 있어.
문화랑,
문화적인 차이기 때문에 여러분들 이거는 존중해 주셔야 됩니다. 왜냐면 이들의 시선이기 때문에.
그쵸.
어쨌든 우리들에서는 좀 민감했던 거고.
그쵸.
그 이어져서 드라마가 계속 연재가 됐어요. 다음 드라마가 나온 게 결국에는 계속 거론되고 있는 게 스크린 유출. 이게 포커스예요, 결국에는. 이거에 대해서 혹시 듣거나 알고 있는 내용들이 있는지 많이들 궁금해하거든요.
Even DRX before the tournament, he said they got Scream League before, no, by Korean teams. So it's obviously like happening. I would say because even if Tommy is saying that, yeah. So like, what's the point? Like accusing Frost, I would say, because everyone was like saying like Frost is accusing everyone like for no reason, but then like you also need to accuse like Tommy, I would say, because Tommy also said before.
Yeah, that
Same
he got
thing.
Scream League.
Yeah,
right?
he got Scream League by Korean teams. So I don't even think Frost was saying about DRX specifically. I think what Frost said it was something.
yeah, that was
Personal
a different
beef.
matter. Yeah.
Against DRX, it was not about the Scream League. I think it was about like some comments,
Something
like
else.
some mistranslation, I think. But yeah, Scream Leagues, I think it's always happen. It's like
It happens for sure. Probably ask any coach, any player. They know it happens. There's a lot of things that maybe the public don't know that's going on behind the scenes. I would just love for Riot to make a statement about it, saying like this is the punishment if you get caught. Even if I was actually talking to someone the other day in terms of if they bring out the statement and say we don't care what has happened in the past from this date on. If you get caught doing it, this is the punishment. You'll get fined, banned, whatever. Just put that out there and conserve the competitive integrity because that's not as competitors. We work really hard and we don't want these things to happen.
그러니까요. 뭐 이게 되게 너무 흐지부지 끝나는 것 같아가지고 그렇게 스크림 유출이 있다, 증거가 있다, 프로스트가 계속 얘기하는데 얘기를 안 하고, 그러니까 뭔가 프로스트 감독이 제시를 안 하니까 편성 감독이 있으면 내가 은퇴하겠다까지 얘기했는데 되게 끝이 안 나는 드라마다 이렇게 된 것 같아서 좀 가슴이 아픈데 빨리 해결됐으면 좋겠네요. 예, 이게 뭐 아레큐도 이런 뭐 사건에 안 휘말리기를.
아 그리고
예.
이호 감독이 또 그 말씀하셔서 기억난 게 이호 감독이 또 그 말을 했죠. 그 드라마 아까 피스펌프 안 할 때 드라마 있는 건 좋은데 자기만 아니면 된대요.
아 본인만.
그러니까 본인은
드라마의
드라마에
주인공만-
휩쓸려서 가고 싶진 않다.
아, 오케이
어.
알겠습니다. 피스트펌프 알렉스랑 뭔 얘기하고 간 건가요?
자 그리고 이제 양 팀의 사령탑까지 입장을 하고 있습니다. 페이퍼렉스 글쎄요. 최근 5연승을 달리는 기간 동안 어제 경기도 그렇고 최근 경기도 그렇고
이야 확실한 컨셉.
We were just joking because we did the interview on the English broadcast right before that. So they were joking like, "Are you guys gonna skip the fist bump or whatever?"
예.
So we were just kind of joking about it and then talking as we go on. So then I asked him, "No fist bump?" And okay, no fist bump. So we just walked out and then yeah.
네, 알겠습니다. 뭐 스크림 유출 이 드라마에 대해서는 뭐 여기까지 하고 사실 이 모든 전말의 결과는 저희가 알 수가 없어요. 프로스트와 편선호 감독의 당사자들도 모르는 상황이기 때문에 서로가 뭐 이거는 그냥 이렇게 지나가지 않을까라는 가슴 아프지만 이어서 시청자분들이 또 질문해 준 게 있어요. 공통적으로 많이 질문된 것부터 이제 좀 하겠습니다. 일단은 한국 생활이 좀 길어졌잖아요. 길게 지금 진행하고 있는데 생활하면서 아무래도 이제 타국이다 보니 힘든 점이 있을 텐데 어떤 게 가장 힘든지.
Maybe food. Food is very different. There's not a lot of good Western restaurants. Is Jemkin and I, Warbird and Moniet. We went to steakhouse the other day. Is Jemkin knows a couple of good steakhouse. So we kind of missed the Western type food just because it's a lot of the same that we need to eat all the time. So probably food. There's a lot of positives, but it's the one of the few negatives. Probably food. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Adjusting or living
I think
in Korea.
food and also the language, I would say, because Korea is like Korean speaking. It's like it's not like mostly English speaking country.
Yeah, it's not.
There's like almost no English, so I think that's the hardest part, I would say, because everywhere you go, like maybe people don't speak English, or
Yeah.
it's just hard if you don't know the language.
그러면은 반대로 이제 언어 얘기 나왔으니까 아는 한국어 있는지,
No,
Nothing?
배울 생각은 없는지.
no.
오케이.
How about you? You
You
know any Korean?
없어.
없어.
Don't have.
없어.
No, nothing.
No, that's good.
No,
Yeah.
very.
So you don't know any, not
very
even a
little.
single word?
I mean, I know some like
Can you say one
when I
word?
go taxi, I go I say like yogi.
여기?
Yeah.
오,
여기.
택시
여기,
내릴
예,
때
예.
여기.
예.
이 정도는 한다네요.
오케이.
오케이.
아 그리고 많은 시청자들이 왜 잼킨 SNS나 방송 안 하냐? 그러니까 개인 방송이나 SNS 없어요?
I don't like.
You don't like?
I tried before. I just thought it's like not mine. I don't know. I feel like uncomfortable, I would say. Yeah, that's why the streaming and everything.
How about SNS?
Yeah, I'm just too lazy, I would say, to do anything.
아직도 그러면 SNS 진짜 절대 만들 생각이 없는지.
Yeah, I'm too lazy.
비슷해요?
그래서 그럴 줄 알고
너무
그
게으르네.
잼킨의 성격마저 예측한 한국 팬들이 있어요. 여기 나와서 제발 오늘만큼만 너의 장비와 감도만 좀 알려달라.
아,
예, 얘기해주세요.
장병.
예.
오케이.
The mouse I use Viper V3. The mousepad Artisan Hayato Otsu. Soft. Wooting 80. And for the sense is 0.125. 1600 dpi.
여러분들 역시나 예상대로 SNS 안 한답니다. 이어 코치에게 좀 이어가자면은 또 질문하겠습니다. 만약에 e스포츠 업에 종사하지 않고 선수나 코치를 안 했더라면 지금쯤 뭘 하고 있을지.
Probably between two things. I'd probably be in traditional sport
okay.
at some capacity. I'm not sure if it would be coaching, playing, whatever.
Okay.
Or I'd probably work as an economist, which is what I
economist.
studied. Yeah.
How about you, Jemkin?
I would try to get some IT job.
IT job?
Yeah.
Oh.
I would try.
Why? Because you like that kind of stuff? Or?
Yeah, because I just like computers in general.
쓸데없는 질문일 수도 있는데 경제학을 공부했다고 하니까 혹시 하고 있는 주식이나 코인 괜찮은지.
This is just an off topic.
Yeah,
Are you
stocks.
doing some?
Yeah,
Are you doing
stocks.
some
No,
stock?
I don't
No
have
coins?
crypto. I don't have
No
crypto.
crypto?
Just traditional stocks. Yeah.
상황 어떤가? 주식 괜찮나요?
Uh,
Yeah. Red
from-
or blue?
From originally, when I invest, it went like heavy red. It went like 50%.
Okay.
And now it's back to like slightly above what I initially invested, and that's already like what 6-7 years ago. So I barely make any money
Okay, so
in
you
7
just
months.
save
7 years.
7 years.
Yeah,
저도 한 5년 7년 했는데 마이너스 30%라고 좀 얘기해 주세요.
yeah, yeah.
You're so good. 자, 이거 갑자기 뜬금없는 또 질문인데 좋아요가 또 많이 달렸어요. 잼킨 피부가 원래 좋나요?
Do something or is it natural?
Nature.
You don't do anything? After you shower, no lotion?
On face, no.
No? 본투비네. 세수할 때도 비누로 하냐고.
Water.
What?
아 잘했어요. 아 러시아 상남자답다고.
Oh,
예.
yeah, that's a manly.
예.
Only water.
이야. only water.
So no soap, no like cleansing stuff, no foam stuff, nothing.
The face, no.
아 상남자식. 예. 아 알겠습니다. 아 좋네요. 예. 아 그리고 이거는 개인적으로 저도 왜냐면 잼킨 선수들 잼킨은 모르겠죠. 전 되게 오랫동안 이 선수를 중계를 했기 때문에 어센션 당시 스카즈 생각이 바로 떠올라거든요. 레이나. 아 you know, yeah. 스카즈, 레이나, and 바인. 예.
뭘 물어보고 싶은
예,
겁니까?
0킬 했을 때
기분?
어땠는지 그때 상황이 좀.
I was saying to myself how unlucky I got.
Zero kill?
Yeah, I was just thinking like I'm getting so unlucky like every time.
yeah.
Like I didn't even think like I played bad. I was just like I'm so unlucky.
Did you feel angry?
I feel I'm maybe annoyed.
이거 끝이는 그 경기 아시냐고 한번
Do you
물어봐요.
know about this match?
Yeah. The only part I remember, everyone always remembers the zero.
yeah.
But the part that I was surprised that I say it every time is the next map because that's very rare for a player like to get 0 kill and then he popped off the next map and he still finishes with the most kills on his team. So I don't know. That's like everyone remembers the 0 kill.
But that
I
whole
think just
series.
over across the series, that's very rare for a player. Most player, to be fair, that's part of the reason I was also interested in him because how many player can drop 0
Yeah,
and then
get top
actually
kill.
pop off the next map?
그렇게 생각하니까 맞는 말이네요.
네.
진짜. 예. 뭐 별거 아니다 그냥. 마지막 질문으로
last
잼킨에게.
question.
잼킨 선수가 갑자기 수염을 길렀어요. 기른 건지 징크스 때문에 안 자른 건지.
I just don't do it like during the tournament.
Oh, you just don't shave during the tournament?
Yeah, don't go haircut.
Oh, is that something that you always did, like this year at least?
Yeah,
On purpose or you were lazy?
I think it started maybe as lazy, but then like it's like more like
Oh, it became
little,
kind
yeah.
of like a jinx, like where like
Yeah.
your superstition, like, oh, this stage I'm not gonna cut.
Yeah.
예, 여러분 그렇게 하시면 될 것
어.
같고 진짜 마지막으로
어.
몬예시 한때 길렀잖아요 수염을. 몬예 수염 기르는 게 좋은지 안 기르는 게 좋은지.
At least he looks like younger now, not as old.
Oh, with the
Yeah,
shaved.
yeah.
So
I think
you
it looks
don't.
better.
So it's better
Yeah,
without.
yeah.
He just always, since I joined, he looks older than what he is.
아.
Like he always looked like a grown man.
Yeah.
From 16, he looks like a grown man.
yeah.
So now, if he gets the scruffy beard, then he just become even older. So he looks more his age when he shaves.
오케이 알겠습니다. 네, 시청자 질문 여기까지 하고 그럼 마지막으로 이제 카메라 보고 이제 RRQ를 응원하는 한국 팬들과 글로벌 팬들을 위해서 마스터즈 토론토를 진출해서 어떤 식으로 할지 각오 한마디와 팬들에게 한마디 해주면 좋을 것 같아요.
Thank you so much for coming out also to the venues. We see you guys there and everything. So thank you to all our Korean fans and everything. I hope you can support us also on this like very new journey for us. We're looking to gather more experience and I hope you guys can enjoy the journey with us. 감사합니다.
Thank you guys for supporting us. I hope you show good performance in Toronto, so like you can continue supporting us. And also buy the RQ bundle.
네, RRQ 번들을 구매해 주시고 여러분들 RRQ 토론토에서도 많은 기대 부탁드리겠습니다. 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.